Portions of the following program will be recorded.
This is the next chapter.
The next era.
Welcome to the Chatting Table 2.0 with Melvis and Buses&More.
Happy New Year! It's Happy New Year. This is the second episode of Chatting Table, but it's the first episode in 2025. So even though you're probably not gonna say Happy New Year to someone right now because it's been 30 days into the new year, what have you accomplished so far? Have you accomplished anything?
No, not really.
All right. Well, we'll have to think about those New Year's resolutions. Hopefully they don't get, deleted off your list. But we'll have to see. Maybe some Planet Fitnesses have become empty in the past 2 weeks. We'll have to see if people actually do their gym goal. All right. So we're going to talk a little bit about new things that are happening in the new year. Social media bans. I found this really cool Roblox game. I'm not going to force you to play it, but you can definitely check it out if you want. Congestion Pricing takes place under 60th Street. Some weird kitchen gadgets I found, and we'll talk about our brand new segment. Well, it's not a brand new segment. I just thought of it randomly throughout the month. We did it actually last episode. We just called it Trending, but I'm also going to include it now. It's also going to be called TransiTalk, and that's going to happen near the end. And we'll get more information on the LA fires that are happening. So yeah, that's all coming up on the Chatting Table.
Chatting Table 2.0.
All right, so let's talk about social media. Do we use social media?
I do, yes.
Yeah, I do too. I am on my what's your primary social app?
Right now, I think it's Instagram. Maybe.
Yeah, I use Instagram a lot. It's so funny because I use 3 different social media platforms, but Instagram is my number one. My For You page is so different on like all 3 social media platforms. My TikTok For You page is a bunch of, actually it's most of your videos, also on other buses, and the rest are Taylor Swift Eras Tour surprise songs. So those are pretty cool. Obviously you can't really get them anywhere else. You can't get them on the movie, so pretty cool. Instagram Reels is just a bunch of everything because Instagram gives me reels that my friends already liked, and my YouTube For You page, I think they think I'm a kid because they keep sending me these like cringe, these kid content creators who think they're like so cool, like I'm so cool, like Jojo Siwa, like they keep sending me their cringe videos, and I don't really like that. Yeah. So I don't really use YouTube Shorts a lot. Instagram Reels is probably my number one because it's just a bunch of everything, so I don't know what to expect. But yeah, TikTok just got unbanned. Well, we're recording this the day after it got unbanned, so we'll have to see. Maybe when this episode releases, it's not actually. Maybe it's still banned. But Trump is giving them like a 90-day extension, I think. Was that
90-day. All
right, so we'll have to see. It's okay because on April 19th I'll be in Europe, so I'll still be able to use TikTok after that. So we'll have to see how that all goes. Wait, am I still in Europe? Wait, that's the day I come back. Okay, never mind. I thought about that, but it's okay because I was gonna use TikTok in Europe anyway, so we'll have to see how that all goes. Social media bans. Let's talk about the social media bans happening. Australia is banning social media for kids under 16 in November 2025. It was actually announced that Thanksgiving of last year. And Florida also banned social media for kids under 14. That just happened starting this month. So we'll all talk about that coming up next.
Chatting Table 2.0.
Didn't Australia ban social media for anyone under 16?
Yeah, they did. They are actually banning it this November. So according to PBS Kids, PBS. Did you know PBS was actually just like also a news channel? I did not know that until I was like a teen. So we all know PBS Kids. Well, this is not the topic, but I found this news article from PBS, and we all know PBS Kids. Curious George, Dinosaur Train. What was that other one? I forgot. But PBS Kids is a kids channel. Here in the city, I think it's channel 13. It might be different for everybody else. But, did you know in the afternoon they broadcast the news? I didn't know that either until I was like 10.
Wow.
So, yeah, but this is the article from PBS, all right? And they're talking about they're passing the ban for social media under 16, and the Senate passed they had the Senate and all that also in Australia apparently. And if you are caught, you will Instagram. No, not you caught, but if the social media platforms are caught, they will get a fine of up to $33 million for systematic failures to prevent children younger than 16. Florida is banning social media for teens under 14, and they would be kicked off, all the social media platforms. As of January 1st, 2025, it is illegal for Florida children under 14 to have social media accounts. 14 and 15 will still be able to, but only with parental and guardian approval. Social media platforms will be required to terminate existing accounts suspected to belong to children under 14 with a 90-day window for appeals. It has been also challenged on First Amendment grounds, kind of like how the TikTok ban is going on, right, with the First Amendment. And a hearing will be held in late February, so we'll have to see how that goes. And we'll talk about the U.S. TikTok ban, or so-called ban, coming up next.
Shotting Table 2.0.
All right, let's talk about the TikTok ban, or the so-called ban that happened just after 10 o'clock at night. Maybe not for you, it's 7:46. I think it was 7:40. But for me, it was 10:46. Everybody was scrolling on their doom scrolling on their For You page, looking for the final TikTok. What was your final For You page video?
It was that one video about getting 1 million signatures to Biden.
My final For You page video was walk the moon, shut up and down, and sped up. It was just a lyric video of that. So that was the final one, and then they were like, oh, guess what? It's not 12 midnight Eastern yet, but we're banning it. And you know what? And then I was coming home actually on Sunday. I was coming home. I was waiting for the bus, and then someone told me some people can access TikTok and some people couldn't. So I'm like, I just open it, and it still says no internet connection. I closed the app, but I didn't get that warning where it was like, it's banned and stuff. I didn't get that warning. It just said no internet connection. Did you get that too?
No, it first said, I think it was, I screenshotted it. Let me see.
So I remember it said no internet connection, and then suddenly I got jump scared by this For You page video. That was just a regular video that was like, hey guys, this is my Chick-fil-A Wrapped of 2024. And I try to scroll to the next video, but it doesn't work. So I have to close the app and then get my next video. And then 1 hour later, people are saying it's actually real. And I get this pop-up that says, thanks to President Trump and blah, 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 blah. I actually don't remember the exact words of it. Hello?
Welcome back. Thanks for your patience and support. As a result of President Trump's efforts, TikTok is back in the U.S. !
Guys, I just
continue to create, share, and discover all the things you love on TikTok.
I just remembered I had a soundboard. So we're gonna use a bunch of sound effects like this one. Or this.
Whoa.
Alright. So I forgot that we were gonna do it in the other voice chat, but we'll do that later. Because I want to use the other other sounds. Let's hear a joke. Why did the chicken cross the road?
Why?
I don't actually know. Alright, so we are going to actually, it's kind of crazy. A lot of people were freaking out. I saw James Charles post this video. He was like hiding under the bed sheets, but it was actually not on TikTok, because obviously it can't use TikTok. I found it on Instagram Reels.
Hello, rest of the world, it's James. I don't know if you guys can hear me or see me or if this is even going to work. I think I may have found a loophole while the rest of America is banned. Things are not good over here, and I have to make this quick before they get me. They told us the app was going to be banned at midnight. Surprise! They took it from us 2.5 hours early. We were all just literally scrolling, enjoying our last couple of moments on the app when we get a pop-up saying, sorry, TikTok is closed. Hopefully Donald Trump will bring it back. What? Land of the free, home of the brave? I don't think so. This is crazy. We are all crashing out. I don't know what the to do. I've opened and closed this app literally 50 times already just from muscle memory alone. You You guys, please take good care of it while we're gone. I don't know if we're ever coming back.
Where would be your like where would you move if TikTok was like your main, where would you move?
Instagram, yeah.
Instagram? I would too, because Instagram has everything I need. A lot of people are freaking out, and then suddenly in the middle of the day, some people, maybe in Alaska, they were just waking up and like, oh, TikTok is back, yay. And we get claps. Where's the clap? There, claps. All right, we are going to talk about a game that I found. Really love it. We'll talk about that coming up next.
Shotting Table 2.0.
What's your favorite game in Roblox?
Favorite game?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's hard. Probably right now, Vamos, Transit Simulator.
I got banned from it because a lot of issues. I got banned from it, but we're not gonna talk about that right now. We are gonna actually talk about one of my new favorite games. Actually, it's probably gonna not even be my favorite game soon. But everybody knows Roblox has voice chat now, and obviously, as I said earlier, Instagram Reels has every single thing on my For You page. Literally every single topic you can think about. One of these videos that I got was this girl showing off the karaoke battles video. So for those who don't know, there is a game out there using voice chat. It's called Karaoke Battles, and I'm gonna explain how it all works. Basically, it's kind of like that game. I don't know if you ever got an ad for it, but they were talking about it. It was like grab the mic. It's kind of like that, but in Roblox. So people were all around the world, no matter how old you were, they went on voice chat and started singing the song. Should I find the clip? All right, so even though TikTok is banned, I still can use CapCut, and I'm gonna use CapCut to find the video that I edited together, because obviously, I edited the video and I can't find like an actual version of it. It's still not working right now. Did CapCut just get banned? By the way, CapCut is still not back. I just realized that. Is Goth back?
Is it?
I gotta check. Does it say access denied? Gothmath.com.
Oh,
it's still
back. Oh, wait.
No, it's still it's like an unexpected error. My CapCut is not working either. Like it was
update from Goth.
All right. So basically, oh, I have it now. Okay, so basically, how do I explain it? CapCut works without internet, so if you're on your phone, you can just turn off all your data services and all your Wi-Fi, and it won't know where you're at, and then you can use CapCut. But CapCut for PC still works, so I'm gonna use my little technical skills, and we'll put this all together so everybody can hear it.
Oh, I've been shaking. I love it when you go crazy. You take all my inhibitions. Baby, there's nothing holding me back. You take me places that tear up my do.
I'm singing the entire song.
Oh, baby, there's nothing holding me
Everybody's
back.
giving reactions.
I'm not finished.
I'm not finished.
What?
People are also playing sound effects through the
Who's
the voice chat.
Raise your yeah.
I got my red dress on tonight, dancing in the dark in the pale moonlight.
Let's just sit in silence, apparently. That girl was silenced. Her mic was broken.
No!
I came in like a rag.
Oh, this girl, so this girl that's singing We Fell in Love in October, her mic was broken, but she was another girl where her mic was broken. Guess where she messes up?
In October, that's why I fell in love. Fuck me. Oh,
she said a bad word.
This girl has made me choke on water. I'm literally drinking water.
I'm gonna get banned.
She got banned. Well, I don't know if she got banned, but she probably got a warning for Roblox.
That was very interesting.
That was a very interesting video. The full video is out on my channel. It's 10 minutes long. I mean, it's not, not the best edited video in the world, but it contains all of my best experiences. You know what? I recorded that video on, I think it was a Friday, or I don't remember if it was a Friday or anything like that. But basically, they removed my voice chat the day after. I was live streaming, and I was like, hey, I should play this on stream. Guess what? I keep joining the game. It keeps telling me my voice chat is disabled. My voice chat is disabled. And then I look through my settings. I can't find the voice chat feature at all. Then I make a new account, and I'm like, okay, I can use voice chat there. I realized that that my account doesn't have like that voice chat feature. And then I go to this the roblox.com, like, you know how you go to inspect a website and then they tell you if you have permissions. Apparently I was not verified for voice chat. That was so weird. And then I'm like, okay, I guess I have to play karaoke battles and any other voice chat game on this account, this alt account now. So then I'm like, okay, maybe I'll wake up in the morning, my voice chat will be back. My voice chat was back. I don't know what happened. That entire day, like, my voice chat was just taken away. I don't know why. Don't know how, but it was taken away. So now I can go back to karaoke battles and, you know, start trolling. That was kind of fun. I mean, I did sing a little bit. I didn't sing this, like, you know, that mic rap feature is kind of confusing because it's like, you know, sometimes you'll want to sing the song and then, you know, sometimes you just don't know the entire song or you mess up with a voice crack or something like that. So we are going to play Two Truths and a Lie, a little game that we always play around this time. Basically, I'm gonna give two truths and a lie, and Buses&More is also gonna do two truths and a lie, and we'll have to guess each other's lie. You can also play along, and we'll do that coming up next.
Shotting Table 2.0.
All right, it is time. Oh, one more time. It's time to play Two Truths and a Lie. We are both gonna say 3 statements. One of them is a lie, and we have to guess what it is. So we're gonna do it. We're gonna guess each other's lie. You guys can play along if you want. So I'll say the statements this time. Actually, I said it first time. It's okay. This is literally very careless. Okay, I've been to Legoland, New York, Legoland, California, and Legoland, Florida. Which one is the lie? Did I say the right ones? I don't even know what I said.
Legoland, California.
Is that your guess?
Well, actually, Legoland, New York, maybe.
No, Legoland, New York, I've been to 2 times. It is just 60 miles out of New York City. It's a pretty heavy drive, but I've been there twice. Do you want to guess it? Is it Florida or California? I've not been to.
I think it should be California.
No, I actually went to San Diego when I was 8, and I went to the Carlsbad Legoland, California. So the lie is Florida. I've never been to Orlando. Never been to Orlando.
Wow.
Maybe for Disneyland, or like, yeah, Disneyland and that other one. I think it was called SeaWorld, but that's the only things I went to for Orlando. I did not go anywhere else.
Okay.
All right, your turn.
I'm scared of heights. I know how to cook, and I can speak fluent Chinese.
You're scared of heights?
No.
Well, I can't speak fluent either, so I think maybe fluent.
Yeah, I can't speak it fluently, but I can speak
Why
it.
is it crashing? What the? Oh, it's lagging. Okay, that's weird. Yeah, I know. Some people, like, I literally go to, and they somehow can speak fluent, well, maybe they're because they were born there, but literally I can't either, so I don't know. So thank you so much for listening to Two Truths and a Lie once a month now, because the episode's released once a month. And coming up next, Buses&More is going to talk about his trip to New York City.
Shotting Table 2.0.
All right, so how was your holiday break? How was your Christmas break?
It was amazing.
All right, so I think you took a little trip. Where did you go?
New York.
Mm-hmm. So can you give a little summary of where you went?
I stayed in Brooklyn.
Mm-hmm.
And I landed in Newark, and
okay.
I went to Brooklyn and got something to eat, and then I mainly went to Manhattan. Mm-hmm. I went to Staten Island once.
Mm-hmm.
And rode a ferry back to Manhattan. I explored Manhattan.
Staten Island ferry?
Yeah, and I saw the Statue of Liberty, which was pretty nice.
Mm-hmm. Sometimes you don't want to fall for the Statue of Liberty scam. Some people don't take you to the island.
Yeah, I think the ferry was the best choice. It was free too, so.
Mm-hmm, it was free. So I actually ran into I think it was a few months ago, I was trying to get to the Staten Island ferry, and I was at South Ferry, and I got scammed. Not scammed, almost got scammed. This guy, he thought I was a tourist. So he's like, you want to get to Staten Island? You want to get on one of our ferries? And he was a scammer, so he's trying to pay us. And obviously we were trying to get to the real Staten Island, not visit it. And he thought we were tourists. So almost got scammed. Don't get scammed, guys. The Staten Island ferry, it comes every half hour, not every 45 minutes. The guy said, oh, the next one's in 45 minutes. It was wasting our time. Stuff like that. So don't get scammed by that. 15 minutes, I think rush hour, and then every 30 minutes. And the Staten Island Railway is matched with the ferry. I think most of them. I didn't really do much. I stayed at home. I think I went out to see the Rockefeller Christmas tree once. Also I forgot if it was Gucci or Louis Vuitton. When I went to the Louis Vuitton building, it was made out. It looked like luggages. Did you see it?
Yeah, I went there. I
Okay.
It was not soft.
Soft. That was weird. Okay.
It was a bag, so I thought it would be soft.
Oh. Okay. Well, they did it overnight. A lot of people are going there at like 4 a.m. when there's nobody there to take the picture. But yeah, pretty cool. And we'll talk about a new tolling system. We'll talk about that coming up next.
Chatting Table 2.0.
So New York City is now tolling people to enter the Central Business District, which is below 60th Street, all the way down to downtown Manhattan, excluding the West Side Highway and I don't like to call it the West Side Highway, but there's no other name for it, and the FDR Drive as well, and the Brooklyn Battery Tunnel. So if you get onto any of the local roads, you will be charged. Apparently there's discounts, but I don't know how that works. So if you're coming in through the tunnels, there's no direct access onto the highways that are excluded from the toll. So that means you'll have to pay for the tunnel, and then you'll also have to pay for you entering the zone. So what else? I think there's also like a lot of places where they toll people. I think a lot of larger cities in Europe. Apparently, this congestion thing is actually working. I think like 200,000 fewer cars, according to their study, is actually 200,000 less vehicles are entering the zone. So many other people are evading the toll by, covering their plates, getting fake plates, and the cameras aren't getting them. But it's $9 for regular vehicles and $2.25 overnight. But they call it peak hours, but it's basically most of the day, which is like 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. And then weekends is kind of shorter, I think. I don't really remember. But there's also this one place where the Queens Bridge is. The Queens Bridge is at 59th Street. And obviously the tolling zone is under 60th. So a lot of people are getting on the Queens Bridge, but they're not actually going downtown, they're going uptown. So they have to pay the $9 just to enter the zone and then leave it later. The only thing is the upper level of the Queens Bridge has a ramp that goes up to 62nd Street, so that means you won't be tolled. But there's no way to leave without paying because the entrances for the upper level start at 57th and the lower is at 59th, so that means you still have to pay for it to enter the zone to get into Queens again. So it's kind of crazy, but I think, do you think they did this on purpose, like this zone area?
Yes, I think.
All right,
yes.
we'll have to see how that all works. By the way, there's snow on the MLK weekend, so that's pretty cool. Snow loans. I got snow loans. I took a lot of pictures. This was actually pretty cool. Brooklyn loaned a lot of buses over to Manhattan. We'll actually talk about that in our TransiTalk trending section, so we'll do that coming up. But anyway, the tolling zone is again under 60th Street, excluding the West Side Highway and the FDR Drive and the Hugh L. Carey Tunnel. So if you're entering through the Hugh L. Carey Tunnel, the Brooklyn Battery Tunnel, you only have to pay for the tunnel if you're just going to the West Side Highway or the FDR Drive. And apparently they say at least 80,000 fewer vehicles enter the zone every day, relieving crowding in what is today's most congested district in the United States. I've seen a lot of people are trying to evade it. Obviously, we said the license plates. You know what people are also doing? They're waiting until the $2.25 payment toll, which is at 9 p.m. So what they're doing is they're waiting on the exit of the FDR. They're waiting on the exit of the FDR. They're waiting until it's 9:01, and then they exit the FDR, and then they get tolled $2.25. The only bridge where you can make a direct connection from the outer borough into Manhattan without paying a fee is the Brooklyn Bridge, which has a direct connection onto the FDR Drive, except for a southbound connection which goes onto a local street. But what is it? I remember another method. Oh, they kept talking about this parking lot. They kept talking about this parking garage that has a connection. You enter through 61st Street and then you come out on 60th. But I think that's been closed now. I'm not sure. They should be charging people. That was actually when it was $15, and that was way before, the first time they announced it, and then they canceled again. But yeah, apparently it's going to have faster travel. People will breathe easier and works better. A lot of people are also saying that the lanes are reducing. The lanes are also reducing down to 2 lanes. They're removing it, extending sidewalks, more bike lanes. We'll have to see. But anyway, it's time for trivia. Let's play trivia. Right now, right here. Chatting table. Trivia. So I'm gonna ask Buses&More 5 pop culture trivia questions. He has to do it. Well, not do it, but how do I word it better? I had a script. Hold on, give me a second, guys. But anyways, he has to answer 5 pop culture trivia questions to withstand his pop culture average. Last time, got a 3 out of 5, so hopefully he'll be better this time. Alright, are you ready? Number 1,
Yeah.
What town do the Simpsons live in?
Springfield.
Good job, that's 1. Omni is what in New York City? Is it A, a newspaper, B, a payment method for transit, or C, a museum?
B.
Good, a payment method for transit. I'm gonna give you an address, just tell me what it is. 1355 Market Street, Suite 900, San Francisco, 94103 is what?
Wait.
Are you Googling it?
No, wait.
1355 Market Street. Do you know where that is? I don't know if the suite number matters, but 1355 Market Street.
I feel like that's farther. Wait, let me. That's farther down. I think that's near 7th Street.
Okay, 1355 Market Street. The zip code is 94103.
941.
Do you know what that is? I'll give you a hint. It's between 9th and 10th Street near Market Square. What do you think that is?
Oh, it's near Civic Center. Oh. No, I can't remember. No.
You give up?
Yeah.
It is the headquarters of Twitter or X.
Oh. That's.
Alright, the next one. Okay, so how old is Ariana Grande? Is she over or under 30? Just answer over or under.
Under.
No, she's over. She's 31.
Wow, I thought she was like 26.
Yeah, I think she was born in 1993, or 1994. Those were around the Nickelodeon stars. I remember that I randomly searched their birthday. I was looking through my TV channel. Apparently, I can look through the cast. I could see their birthdays, apparently. So yeah, 1994. So let's check the next one. At number 5, how much is the congestion pricing for most of the day for regular vehicles?
I think it is $9.
Yeah, $9. Good job. You got, again, a 3 out of 5 score. Not bad. I mean, it's the same. So hopefully, maybe you'll improve next time. These are pretty easy. Maybe some people think they're easy. Some of them are easy. Some of them are hard. We'll have to see next time on Trivia. Chatting table. Trivia.
Chatting Table 2.0.
This is so bad because I want to talk about weird kitchen gadgets, and I saved a reel for it, and I don't know where it is. Maybe I passed through it.
You can go through your.
I'm looking through my phone. Okay, so let me try this again. But for right now, though, why don't we talk about 5-minute crafts? Do you know what 5-minute crafts is?
Yeah.
Do you believe they're real?
No, definitely not.
I feel like some of them are useful, maybe some of them, but the others don't really make much sense. They'll just it's kind of like, oh no, I spilled wine on my carpet. I can just use a sponge or something like that.
Yeah, it's like every other one is useful.
So I'm gonna try to find it, but I don't know where the reel I saved is. Because I keep sending myself reels that I want to keep watching over and over again. And I don't know where it is. And I don't remember the guy's name. That's the problem. Oh, I found it. It's right here. The thumbnail was just kind of different.
Oh.
The thumbnail was kind of different. Okay, I found it now.
Amazon Kitchen Finds. This is a foldable cutting board which allows you to guide your food in the pan without spilling anything.
That's kind of useful, I guess.
So, alright, so we'll have to I'll pause in between, we'll do some commentary. This is gonna be like a reaction, alright? So here we go.
This is a Diamond X wok which has a special non-stick design that allows you to cook without using any oil, making your meals much healthier and saving you money in the long run.
I think they always advertise that on TV. Have you seen like those long they on like ABC or something like that? On Sunday mornings they have like 30-minute advertisements they like put out for like this one little product that's like, oh, a non-stick pan, call right now, and they advertise it for like 30 minutes. But is it actually non-stick?
I feel like it wouldn't work. I feel like it would be like every other pan.
There's like that one little elderly like kind of stare. I believe that works because I've seen it so many times, but they've advertised it for like 30 minutes. Let's check the next one.
This is an oven rack puller which is heat resistant and allows you to pull things out of the oven without burning yourself.
That actually looks pretty cool. Like it's kind of it's like then you'll need but then you'll like need like another tool to like get the thing out. Because it's like on the oven, on the rack, so you'll need gloves anyway. Alright.
This is a funnel scoop which fits over your bottle and opens out at the bottom, preventing you from spilling any powder.
I've seen that in like sand toy. Have you played like with the sand toys on the beach? The beach toys, they have like that flow funnel thing. I think that works anywhere.
Yeah.
This is an egg cracker which allows you to easily crack eggs without getting the shell everywhere.
That looks like it's really useful for me. Because
I feel like
I have to crack it. I have to like hit on the table like at least like 5 times, and then it ends up spilling.
I feel like some of the pieces of eggshell would still get in there.
This is an automatic stirrer which has 3 different modes and can stir your food whilst you carry on cooking.
Oh, that's the thing that's like actually moving. I saw that in the thumbnail.
Yeah. I feel like that's just lazy.
But if you're multitasking and you need a rush, then maybe.
Well. Yeah, I guess.
This is a wireless juicer which automatically squeezes your fruit to give you fresh juice.
I could do that by myself. I'm like pretty sure I can do that by myself. It's like it might take like 10 minutes extra, but I think it'll work.
It's pretty simple to squeeze juice, so I think it's not needed.
This is a rice dispenser which looks anesthetic and allows you to measure the perfect amount of rice every time.
How do you measure it right every time? You just scoop it yourself.
Well,
I mean, I've seen like, you know, the what you call it, the cereal ones. Maybe if you use it for cereals, that works.
I don't think that would work because it's like you have to hold it down and you're not actually seeing how much you're pouring in.
Unless you have like a measuring on your cup or like a measuring cup, that works. Yeah. We'll have to see.
This is a can cover which allows you to easily open your cans and protects them from bugs and unwanted substances.
Wait, what? How does that work? I just saw it open it. Oh, does it covers it back up?
Yeah, you turn it up.
Oh.
Yeah, that's pretty useful.
If I have a can, I'm just gonna immediately finish it because like I can't put it in my pocket. Like I can't put it in my bag. It's gonna spill. So like I'm gonna immediately finish the drink anyway. I don't need that.
This is a pizza paddle which slides under your pizza to pick it up, preventing your dough from sticking and your pizza from breaking.
Use flour.
Does that really help? I don't even know.
This is a sink splash guard which suctions to your countertop and stops water splashing on you whilst you wash up.
That looks useful, but like I feel like we can make that.
These are dissolvable labels which can be used to label your food and dissolve in water without leaving sticky residue.
Alright. That is all the kitchen finds. I don't know what this next one is, but we'll check it out anyway.
Things I bought for my kitchen.
Oh, this is a different guy. This is the guy I was actually looking for. So I was like, why is that guy British? Like, that's not the one I was looking for, so let's try again.
15 things I bought for my kitchen. This egg dispenser has a roll down design, so once you grab an egg, another takes its place.
That is so cool. I actually wanted that, like, for, like, my drinks. You know how you've seen it in the supermarket? They're, like, they come out, like, that looks cool. You can also find them in, like, you can also find them in the pharmacy, so that's...
That one's good because, like, you use the older eggs first.
This
But
gadget
also, it's
locks
like
your
not
wine
practical.
bottle with a passcode so no one can take it.
Oh, wine bottle lock. So, if you have a drinking problem, I mean, this works. So, wine bottle lock.
Yeah, I was about to say, how addicted do you have to be to buy one of these?
This gadget can dispense protein powder directly in a bottle.
I think we already saw this one.
This is a range hood that absorbs any type of smoke so you don't stink up the house. This is
I think all stoves have that, like on the top, but like this.
Yeah,
this,
above it.
Also, I know no one can see this because this is an audio, but you and I can see this. Do you see what's on his refrigerator? Would you like to describe? Would you like to describe what this is?
Naked shack cut off right below the stomach.
All right, so I want to see if anybody has said anything about these in the comments, but people are just saying.
Oh,
these
comments are crazy.
Need. So it just says comment the word need, and I'll DM you all the links. So nothing has to do with that.
This is a pop ice mold. All you have to do is pull it apart, and then you can dispense ice without even touching it. This looks like
that's cool.
A normal food can, but if you open it up, you can hide stuff inside. This
secret food can.
Why would you need to hide stuff?
Because robbers and people breaking in.
Yeah, yes, but what if someone wants to eat Spam?
I will want it. I only eat like certain brands. I don't remember which one it was. Food Scale.
Food Scale tells you the exact nutrition facts in your food, which makes...
Is that even
I've
accurate?
Always been wondering, how does that work?
Is that even accurate? Like, oh, there's 15 carbs in this thing. Blah 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 blah. There's a lot of sugar in here. How do you know that?
Makes it easy to count calories. This is a peanut butter stirrer, which comes with a squeegee, so you don't waste any food. This is a drink
Just use a knife.
Yeah. Okay. A touchless drink dispenser. What is that?
Dispenser. All you have to do is press the button, and the drink comes out automatically.
Actually,
I feel like that would be better for paint, or I'm just gonna like literally like spill it everywhere. Why is there a TV remote in the refrigerator? Do you see it? There's a TV remote on, unless that's one of his gadgets and we don't know. But guys, as we're describing it, there's a TV remote in his fridge. Like, I'm not joking.
Standing up.
These are pizza scissors that let you cut slices individually, which is way more fun. This is a
just use regular scissors. This is a food cover, so we'll have to
food cover that protects your food from bugs when you're eating outside.
Yeah, this is pretty good.
You can use lids. I'm pretty sure you can just use lids and just cover them. We'll have beef. I read that as beef sticks. This is beer sticks.
These are beer sticks, which keep your drink cold, and it's made out of metal, so it won't water it down.
Like so that nothing goes in it. That what it means? Because once you pop it, you can't cover it or something. I don't know.
This gadget sticks on your dishwasher, so you know if your dishes are dirty or clean.
I can go to Staples and I can literally like craft that up like with like less than $1 or something. Oh, maybe not inflation. Oh, whiteboard, yeah. I always wanted to do like that whiteboard on the menu. What's on the menu tonight? Like,
I'm pretty sure you can just use a whiteboard marker on there.
This is a 2-in-1 insulated cup, so you can enjoy.
Oh look, a fake Stanley.
Enjoy a hot and cold beverage at the same time. This device makes popcorn, and once it's done, you can flip it over to use as a container. 14.
Okay.
That's cool.
That's pretty cool. I don't know. I was randomly scrolling. We should do like a segment. What I found on Reels. And we should share it with the class. Share with the class. That is what I found on Reels. That I found like over 2 months ago that I just wanted to share. And that is what's on my Reels. On the chatting table.
Chatting table 2.0.
Alright, so finals is pretty much done, obviously. So finals are done, or actually, you know, a lot of people don't really call it finals. They call it the midterms because, you know, we are halfway through the school year. Some people call it the fall finals, or, you know, the final exams and stuff like that, even though it's not really the finals, but it is the fall finals. So we were gonna release this on January 10th, but then we realized we just didn't have enough time to release it every other week, so we're like, okay, we're just gonna release it once a month. I mean, it's better than nothing. So what is your test taking strategy? Is it multiple choice or short response first?
I think I would do multiple choice first.
Every single time, I don't know why, The multiple choice always scares me. I always go for short response first if there is. If there isn't, then I go for like, to make me feel better, I always do the back first. I always start with the back and then I go to the front. I don't know why, but I always feel like the back would be easier. I have no idea. No idea.
One of my teachers said it's always like there's two obvious wrong answers, then it's like a 50-50 for the other two.
Process of elimination.
Yeah,
right.
process.
So,
yeah.
Do you have any like state exams in California?
Yes, I have one next week.
All right,
no,
so
next week.
So
yeah.
Well, technically, when this releases, you're going to be taking it. Technically, when this releases, which is the 31st, last week, which is the week of 20th through the 24th, when we had a 3-day weekend, New York City, the entirety of New York State had Regents exams. So basically, it's the graduated required exam that you need to graduate high school, but that's not going to be a requirement anymore after 2027. So no school if you don't have an exam. Nobody had it unless you failed an exam. You don't have one. So obviously I didn't fail any, so I don't have any school. So free extra winter break, so no school. There's also like other developments, and then there's another Chinese New Year, so we have to come in on the 28th. We had to come in on the 28th, and then another day off on the 29th, and then we're back on the 30th, and then we're here on the 31st. Pretty weird, but off from the 18th through the 27th. So that was a long little break. But yeah, what other? There's like this New York State test. They had the state exam that that's for like 3rd graders through 8th graders. They literally try to scare us. It's so scary. People, as you grow up, I think we talked about this on episode, what was it? Finals exam. Was it 68? Standardized testing. I think we talked about this. But basically they try to scare you. You can't have your phones. You can't talk at all. You can't have, well, nobody's going to have their phones in 3rd grade, but this generation probably. They try to scare you so much that you can't cheat off. You can't do anything. And then you realize when you grow up, it's not a real exam. Like, it's not even anything. Like, it doesn't count towards anything. So, yeah, we've been lied to, but at least, we don't have to do it ever again, except for the Regents, but Regents are no longer required after 2027, so I don't know how that's going. We are going to talk about what's trending in our, not really brand new segment, but Transit Talk, coming up next.
Chatting Table 2.0.
All right, so here's what's trending. Obviously, we know congestion pricing takes effect. The MTA's analytics reported 200,000 less vehicles entered the CBD, or the Central Business District, after the congestion pricing toll. TikTok was banned on the night of January 19th and brought back on January 20th. No, not 9. Oh my, I got my dates wrong. The night of 18th and brought back on the 20th. Other ByteDance application, huh?
Wasn't it that it was brought back on the 19th?
It was brought back on the 19th. It was gone on the night of the 18th. I forgot. That's why I don't have my dates. I'm not looking at anything right now. But other ByteDance applications, like the most popular are Goth, which a lot of people apparently don't know. I did not know that. I thought a lot of people know. But it's kind of like Photomath, but I always saw ads for it. Use Goth. But basically, even though it's called Goth Math, you can pretty much use anything because it's like a community. It's kind of like that. What was that called? Brainly? Basically, it's like an answer help kind of thing. You use AI, kind of like Photomath, take pictures and stuff like that. You get an answer. Also, CapCut, one of the most popular video editing apps. I mean, it's super easy to learn. It's completely free, so super easy to learn. Not like Adobe, whatever, blah 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 blah. You gotta learn all that. Now, CapCut is, right now we're recording this on the 20th. CapCut is still not on my phone. Like, I still can't access it. Can you access CapCut?
No.
I still can't use it. But for maybe it's back when this episode releases. Well, I don't even know. Goth is still not back. We already investigated that. CapCut was never removed on PC, so I could still use CapCut. In fact, CapCut is literally my #1 priority right now. I use CapCut for more than video. I use CapCut for audios. How do I edit this podcast together, I use CapCut. It's kind of crazy. I do. They have audio exporting. I can just edit the audio right out there. It doesn't have to be a video.
Yeah.
So that's why I use CapCut for everything. So yeah, I know the transitions are like really good and you gotta pay for it. There's some other stuff going on right now, but CapCut isn't a internet based thing. So if you're not using like what is it called when you like, I forgot what it's called, but like you put they give you like it's called a template. They give you the video, they give you like the format of the video, you just import the clips. So as long as you're not doing that and like uploading it to TikTok, you can still use CapCut for regular stuff. So like if you just turn off your internet services, you can still use CapCut. So I just turned off everything. I turned off my Wi-Fi, I turned off my LTE. I can use CapCut. That's pretty cool. We'll have to see when that comes back though. For right now though, CapCut is still available on actually no, it just signed me out. So CapCut signed me out. I can't even like log in right now, but I can still use their editing softwares. I just realized that it still says like, sign up and stuff like that. I don't know how to fix that. What other stuff? Squid Game season 2. Did you watch it?
No.
All right. It's okay. Netflix is also teased on the night of you know what? You know what's also so sad? We talked about 2024 recap. We also mentioned Jimmy Carter. Rest in peace, Jimmy Carter.
Yep.
Rest in peace. Right now, on December 31st, official Netflix announced Squid Game Season 3, the finale. Obviously, no spoilers, but I'll just have to say it. They left us on a cliffhanger. I know. So we'll have to see how Season 3 ends. If you watch the final episode of Season 2, you'll be just as shocked as I am. So, no spoilers, but just letting you know. I was gonna do a Squid Game video, but like I didn't want to because it's kind of out now. I mean, it's been a month. So, apparently, it was leaked for June 27th. Is that even a Friday? Like, what day of the week is that? That is a Friday. So, I don't know. Maybe it's gonna release at the end of the year. Maybe June 27th. We'll have to see. Netflix did not give an official release date on their Instagrams or social medias that we know of. There's a Brooklyn house that has been overrun with no parking signs. I don't know if you've seen this, but there's at least 51 security cameras that puzzles neighbors. According to the New York Post, drivers have more sweeper tickets to worry about than a sign-plastered Sheepshead Bay home, which is drawing attention on TikTok for the dozens of threatening no parking signs posted all over the property. There are over 75 no parking signs on the property. If you check it on Street View, the residents moved in around 2019. If you check Google Maps Street View, obviously there's been a feature that you can check the past dates of the Street View car that has been passing through. The Street View car has been passing through for the past 6 years, and every time you've seen the house when you pass by the Street View, you can see more and more signs are adding up. Signs read like restricted area, do not enter, authorized personnel only, smile, you're on camera, and emergency doctors, active medical doctor driveway 24/7, don't block. And the homeowners, reportedly 2 Brooklyn doctors, have been making it crystal clear that no one dare block their access to their East 15th Street property since they moved in around 2023. That's 2023. I checked it in like 2020. Hold on. Let me check it one more time. But anyway, there are 51 security cameras posted, according to the count by the New York Post. Apparently, they are literally posted they're literally signs posted everywhere. But yeah, on East 15th Street in Sheepshead Bay, there are literally over 70 signs posted on the second floor after the stairs, right on the fence, the front fence. Somebody said it's a quiet area, so I don't know why they need all the cameras. Neighbors told the New York Post there used to be more signs plastered on the hydrant outside. Those have been torn down. Several attempts to reach the homeowners were made since Wednesday, but no one answered the door at the house, despite the 2 cars parked on the property. They told the New York Post she has complained to local health authorities after noticing bins in front of the property overflowing with medical paraphernalia, including exam gloves and surgical shoe covers. A representative from the Department of Health didn't respond to a request for comment. At least 8 311 calls regarding a blocked driveway have been made at the address since 2022. The current homeowners bought the property in 2021 for $1.9 million. By the next year, over 20 signs were hung outside the property. That's crazy. How much money do you think they spend on all the signs?
Probably maybe
let's
300.
If there's like 70 signs, they at least spend like maybe like let's say each sign is like $10. There's like $700. The MTA begins full 4-month suspension of the A line in the Rockaways. This is part of our TransiTalk segment right here on the chat table. To fix the Channel Bridge after Superstorm Sandy. We all know Superstorm Sandy. Super corrosive through many Manhattan tunnels. Many next gens from farther depots and bus company have been sent to closer New York City transit depots as extra shuttle bus service during the subway closure. There is the Q97 shuttle bus making no stops between Far Rockaway, Mott Avenue, and Howard Beach, and the Q109 shuttle bus connecting Howard Beach and Beach 67th Street to the free Rockaway shuttle, which will be operating for the next 4 months. I don't know if they left any, because obviously, the bridge shut down, so the main line is now disconnected from the Rockaway line. So I don't know if they left any R211s. Right now, nobody has reported any, so we'll have to see, because if we don't see any R211s, we're not going to see any for the next 4 months. So hopefully we'll see. We'll check that investigation. What else did I want to say? Oh, R46s and R68s have made it onto the G line. Obviously, this year they said that it was going to have some R211Ts for testing on the Brooklyn Crosstown line, but the R179 testing on the brand new 63rd Street line has, I think, broken the wheels or something. A lot of R160s and the R179 is out of service. And since obviously since the R46s and R68s can't run on the Queens Boulevard line due to CPTC, they have been taken out of service of the G line. So many sets have been seen on the on the G line. Actually, there's no R160s right now on the G line at all. Do you have any news in Mooney right now that we can share?
There's a depot modernization project.
Okay.
In like a month, I think, or 2. I don't really know. There's no confirmed date, but there's 4 buses that transferred to another depot.
All right.
Recently. Yeah.
Okay. Not really that big unless it's like a complete different, but that's okay because I didn't tell you to be prepared. Speaking of depots, Meredith Bus Depot in Staten Island on Meredith Avenue shut down. A lot of people are, what the random people of Staten Island just living there don't know is Meredith Depot is literally just a parking lot. They literally don't use it at all. It's literally only used for Staten Island Express routes. They don't even run on the weekends. So all those buses, all those Prevosts that were there were sent to the remaining 3 Staten Island depots. To Castleton, Charleston, and Yukon. People are literally crying because they think it's literally going to be way too far for their next bus to come now because the depot shut down. The depot is literally in middle of nowhere. The Meredith Depot is literally just a parking lot. You can literally search it on Google. It is the property is probably smaller than your house. So we'll have to see how that all works. I mean, it started with the winter pick on January 4th. All right. You can also talk about some detours going on. I believe the main thing I noticed was the winter pick. The M60 Select bus was brought to the Mother Clara Hale Depot in Harlem. The M60 bus goes from the Upper West Side to LaGuardia Airport and was brought back to Michael J. Quill, as it originally was. And the M125, which is the 125th Street Crosstown, is brought from Tuskegee Depot over to Mother Clara Hale. So now the Hale Depot has 2011 LFSAs.
Oh.
A lot of snow loans happening. I forgot to mention this as part of our transit talk. This is our transit talk segment. A lot of Fresh Pond Brooklyn buses have been sent over to Michael J. Quill Depot in Manhattan. Obviously, Midtown's crosstown buses use articulated buses, and expect the unexpected this time. The Manistota, which is the Manhattan and Bronx Surface Transit Authority. I'm literally naming their name, their union, literally out of my head right now. I don't really remember their name, but they were the only one who put chains on their tires. Not even New York City Transit or bus company. And many bus company and New York City Transit accidents happened on January 19th, including stuck on the snow and hitting the electrical poles. And that's more. Many standard buses, all articulated buses were taken out of service. None were seen on Sunday night as the heavy awaited snow approached New York City. Many include, what else was there? There's 2015 XD40s, which are never seen in Manhattan, have been sent, just like last year. I'm so glad I caught it, but the thing is, they literally went back when the snow was starting. So I literally got them, but I wasn't in the snow yet, because it was during the daytime, so there wasn't snow. But they literally run them everywhere, so they could run on local routes too. But that was pretty cool to see. I haven't seen like actual snow loans ever. People record them like they're like it's so fun. Like you literally see Staten Island buses on Midtown routes. Never seen that in person before. But you know, Brooklyn better than nothing. And that is what's trending and on Transit Talk.
Chatting Table 2.0.
This is our final thing. We are going to talk about the LA fires. So, I know they're like 3 hours away, but I don't think you're affected. You're not affected, right?
I'm like 8 hours away, I think.
Oh, I don't. That's a bad estimation. So, the fires are. I have no information on the fires whatsoever. I have no idea what's going on.
I all about them.
All right. Can you give? This is so out of the blue, but can you give a summary of what you know on the west side?
So, from like a few days ago, there were like 7 fires in different places.
Mm-hmm.
About 25 or more people died by then. I think more people should have died by now, but I don't know. There's 2 big fires apparently.
Many people are evacuating, including a lot of celebrities and a lot of other citizens who've lost their homes.
Yeah, didn't Paris Hilton's house burn down?
Uh-huh. So, the LAFD is trying their best. They are, I think they're low on supply and, you know, all that. So, if you want to support, you can go ahead and go to supportlafd.org/donate.
So apparently a ton of fire trucks from the north, I think even from Nevada or either Arizona, one of them, or Oregon, it's one of them, I can't remember, went down to LA, and like airplanes, DC-10s, the fire bomber planes went down. So yeah, it was crazy.
I heard like somebody was flying a drone over the fires, and then they knocked over one of the LAFD units, I think. I don't really remember that one. But somebody, I don't know if this is real or not, but somebody was complaining. I was randomly scrolling through my feed, and somebody was like, we gotta fire these people who send these Amber Alerts, because they keep, they're like, this is your sign to evacuate. And then once she got home, she's like, okay, disregard, this was not a real thing. And then after, she's like maybe a few hours later, she gets another Amber Alert. She was rushing up the stairs, but like her sister never got the Amber Alert. So she's so confused. You can donate through the websites, and we'll have more hopefully we'll have more updates. I don't know how that's going. But you know, kind of a weird little ending. We'll be back in February, and we'll see how everything is working out. This is kind of like a monthly little recap. You know, we don't do like regular stuff anymore. It's kind of different. Yeah. So, hopefully we'll have more videos coming out. I don't even know. I've been so lazy. All right, take good care, and we'll see you next time. When is the next time we're gonna release an episode? Hold on, let me count.
February 30. something.
I don't think there's a February 30th.
Oh, 28th.
February 28th is when we'll release our next episode. So stay tuned for that. Not February 30th or February 31st. Hopefully you all won't write January 32nd on your notebooks tomorrow. Maybe not. I don't know. I'll have to see. And, I was gonna use our soundboard for the trivia, but then I forgot. Somebody has to remind me next time. Somebody has to remind me. I don't know. What sounds are there? There's Discord sounds. So they have the default sounds, and then if I'm in a server, I can create my own. So I did create my own, but I forgot about them. Do you have a sound? Can you use it?
Yeah.
I don't know if it... Oh, okay. Let's clap on the way out, guys. Physically and with the buttons. Is my clap going through? I don't think I can clap. My mic is kind of weird. My mic is so annoying. It blocks out my clap, so I'm clapping right now. I'm clapping right now. I don't know if you hear it. I'm clapping, and I scream like so many times, but the mic just like doesn't go through it. I used to be able to scream, not anymore.